Okay? Remember, point to or touch.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming up now. I know the thing here anyway. These are my headlights, low and high beams. These lights here serve as right and left turn signal, four-way flashing parking lights. I got flashing lights, I got strobe lights, I got clearance lights. They're clean, they're not cracked or broken, no missing nuts or bolts. They're amber and clear in color.
Okay.
You're done with it.
All right.
Okay? You're gonna come around here. My exhaust system, properly mined, secure, no missing nuts or bolts. It's not cracked. It's not cracked or broken. I see no holes or soot trail that might indicate that I have a leak. Catwalk. This is my catwalk here. Properly mined, secure, not bent in and cracked, no broken welds, no missing nuts or bolts. Okay? This is my coolant reservoir. Properly mined, secure, it's not cracked or broken. I see no leaks, no missing nuts or bolts. I have a sight glass, so I see that normal operating range, but if I didn't have a sight glass, and if this engine was not hot,
okay,
I would take the cap off and visibly see what my coolant level is. Remember that, if this engine was not hot.
Gotcha.
Okay, remember that now. These are my water hoses. I'm checking my water hoses, top and bottom. They're not crimp, crack, cut, or dry rot. I see no leaks. I see no damage to any couplings or any of the clamps.
Okay.
This is my alternator, properly mined, secure, no missing nuts or bolts. Water pump, properly mined, secure, no missing nuts or bolts. Properly mined, secure, and I see no leaks. This is my serpentine belt. My serpentine belt operates my water pump and my alternator. It operates more than that, but that's what we're focusing on now. It's not dry rotted, it's not worn dangerous thin, it's not freighted, and when I pull on it, it shouldn't move no more. I shouldn't have no more than a half to 3/4 inch of play. I'm checking my engine and transmission for any leaks. Done over here. This is my oil stick. How I would check it, I would pull it out, wipe it off, stick it back in, look at it and see whether my oil's at the normal operating range. That's all you gotta do. You see, you want to work from the inside out?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Down in here, this is my air compressor. My air compressor is gear driven. It's properly mined and secure. It's not bent in and cracked, no missing nuts or bolts. And I hear, I didn't mess up here. I hear no leaks. These are my airlines, These are my airlines, to and from air compressor, not crimp, crack, cut, dry, rot. I hear no leaks. I see no damage in the couplings or any other clamps. This is my power steering reservoir. Properly mined, secure, not cracked or broken, no missing nuts or bolts. I see no leaks. You gotta see leaks. You gotta say leaks. I see no leaks. I have a sight glass, so I see this at normal operating range. But if I didn't have that sight glass, I would check it by the dipstick. Power steering hoses, top and bottom. Power steering hoses, top and bottom. They're properly mined, secure, they're not crimp, crack, cut, or dry rot. I see no leaks. I see no damage in the couplings or any other clamps. Okay? Here, steering rod. Putting all this together. Steering rod, pitman arm, drag link, tire rod. Properly mined, secure, no missing nut, bolt, pins, or carter keys. I see nothing wrapped around them. No excessive movement, no damage to any of the bushings. Okay? Power steering box, properly mined, secure, not bent, in and cracked, no missing nuts or bolts. I see no leak. Shock absorber, properly mined, secure, not bent, in and cracked, no missing nuts or bolts, and I see no leaks. Spring mount, front and rear. Front and rear spring mount, properly mined, secure, not bent, in and cracked, no missing nuts or bolts. Leaf springs not shifted, broken, missing, nor are they out of line. U-bolts, properly mined, secure, no missing nuts or bolts on my U-bolts. I see no damage to any of my bushings.
Okay.
You tell me that, we good to go. I think y'all see this airbag. The airbag is properly mined, secure, no missing nuts or bolts. It's not cut, ripped, or torn, and I hear no leaks. Okay, the brake chamber. Brake chamber is properly mined, secure, not bent, dented, or cracked. I hear no leaks, no missing nuts or bolts. I see no damage to my big clamp. That's the big clamp that hold my brake chamber together. Airlines from a brake chamber, they're not crimp, crack, cut, or dry rot. I hear no leaks. I see no damage in the couplings or any other clamp. Slack adjuster and push rod. Properly mined, secure, no missing nuts, bolts, pins, or carter keys. And when I pull it by hand, shouldn't move no more than 1 inch. I have a dust cover, so I can't actually see my brake drum and brake lining. But I got a peephole and I take a flashlight and look, and I'm checking both of them at the same time. Not worn, dented, thin, not cracked or broken, no missing rivets, no holes, no oil, no grease. Done deal. This tire, I got 4/32 thread dip on this tire. Even if it went across, I don't see no cut, no bulges, no slippery in this tire. If I had an air gauge, I would check the air pressure in this tire. I don't see no rust that would indicate that this tire is loose on the wheel. My rim is not bent in and cracked. I see no weld repair. Lug nuts, all my lug nuts are present. They're tight. I see no shiny thread, no rust trail. That would indicate I got a loose lug and the hole is not walled out. You can say wall out, overshape, or distorted. Either one you want to say.
Okay.
Either one you want to say. Don't matter. Out of those 3 words. Either one you want to use. Don't matter to me. Okay. Hub seal. Hub seal properly mounted and secure. No missing nuts or bolts. I see no leaks. My valve stem, easy. See no damage, hear no leaks with the dust cap in place.
Dust cap. Okay.
You can't get no better than that.
All right.
Mud flap. Mud flap is not cut, ripped, or torn. Properly mounted and secure. These are my steps. My steps are properly mounted and secure, not bent, then the crack, no missing nuts or bolts. I see no oil or no grease. I better stay here. I better stay here. Fuel tank. Fuel tank properly mounted and secure. I see no damage to the strap. It's not bent, then the crack. I see no leaks. I don't see no damage to the electrical line or the fuel line. And my cap. Is on tight.
Fully secure and
I see
seal
no
in
damage
place.
that rubber seal. Okay? I see no damage that rubber seal right there. Remember, you gotta say leaks. You gotta say leaks. Mirror bracket, part of my secure, no missing nuts or bolts. My door, I see no damage. You just touch the door. Do it just like that. Pick up on it a little bit. My door hinges, not bent, dented, cracked, no missing nuts or bolts. My rubber seal is intact. My door opens and closes properly. I have a shock absorber back here. Probably mine secure, not bent, dented, cracked, no missing nuts or bolts, and I see no leaks. Battery box. Probably mine secure, not bent, dented, cracked, no missing nuts or bolts. My battery cables. I don't see no corrosion on the terminals, the cable lines. I see no damage. You tell me that, we good to go.
Okay.
All right. That frame, the frame of this truck. The frame of that truck is not warped, it's not bent, dented, cracked, no broken wheels. Okay. Under here, you got spring mounts. Not spring mounts, you got mounts. You got mounts, man. Let me see. I ain't seen no mounts right there. Okay, ain't seen no mounts. Okay. I don't see any. All right. DOT tape, red and white in color, and it's intact. I got a marking light here. It's amber in color. It's not cracked or broken. Properly mounted and secure. My arm for my tarp is properly mounted and secure. Not bent, dented, cracked. No broken wheels. No missing nuts or bolts. Now you know something. I ain't calling on that ground this morning, but we gonna get through it. All right. All right. The bed of my truck, no broken wheels, no holes, so it will secure my load, right? Air tanks. These are my air tanks. And remember to say this. Whatever I'm checking on this side of the truck, I'll be checking on that side of the truck. Okay? Whatever I'm checking on this side of the truck, I'm checking on that side of the truck. When you tell me that, that means we ain't got to go on that side of the truck.
Gotcha.
That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
You with me?
I'm with you.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, air tanks. Air tanks are properly mounted, secure, not bent, dented, cracked, no broken wheels, and I hear no leaks. My air lines to my air tanks, not crimp, crack, cut, or dry rot. I hear no leaks. I see no damage in the couplers or any of the clamps. Okay. Dry shaft. That's your dry shaft right there.
That's right.
Dry shaft is properly mounted, secure, no missing nuts or bolts. Nothing wrapped around my dry shaft. And I don't see anything in my yoke. I got cross members under here. I think you got 2 or 3 cross members under here. Cross members are properly mounted, secure, not bent, dented, cracked, no missing nuts or bolts. All right. Let's see. Mounts. I'm checking my mounts. I'm checking my front and rear mounts. That's the mount for the airbag, okay? All right, I'm checking my mounts. They're properly mounted, secure, no missing nuts or bolts. They're not bent, dented, or cracked. Okay. Shock absorber, properly mounted, secure, not bent, dented, or cracked. No missing nuts or bolts, and I see no leak. Torsion bar. Torsion bar is properly mounted, secure, no missing nut, bolt, pins, or Carter keys. Nothing wrapped around it. And I don't see no damage to any of the bushings. All right, back here I got a airbag. My airbag is properly mounted, secure. It's not cut, ripped, torn, or dry rot, and I hear no leaks. Okay, I got another dust cover spot, so I can't actually see my brake gum and brake lining. But I got a people and I'll take a flashlight to check my brake gum and brake lining. I'm checking both of them at the same time. Not one dented, not cracked or broken, no hole, no missing rivets, no oil, or no grease. Okay? Butt wheels. Butt wheels evenly centered. I don't see no rust that indicate they're loose, no foreign gel in between my butt wheels. On these tires, I got 2/32 of thread depth, even though one across, no cut, no bulges, no separation on these tires. And if I had an air gauge, I would check air pressure in these tires. I don't see no rust. that would indicate that this tire is loose on the wheel. The rim is not bent, dent, and cracked. I don't see no wheel repair. Lug nuts, all my lug nuts are present. They are tight. I see no shiny thread. I don't see no rust trail. It indicates I got a loose lug and the hole is not walled out. Valve stem, see no damage, hear no leaks with the dust cap in place. Axle seal, problem secure, no missing nuts or bolts, and I see no leaks. Okay, mud flap is not cut, ripped, and torn, properly mounted and secure. Pinch point stickers, they're visible and they are in place, or they're intact. Either one you want to use, it don't matter. Okay. Let's see where I'm going. Let's do the lights next. All right. I got flashing lights, marking lights. Got these little small marking lights here. The little small marking lights here. This is a flashing light right here. Now these lights here.
Brake lights, turn signal.
They serve as right and left turn signal, four-way flasher, brake light, reverse light, and park light. They're clean. They're not cracked or broken. Problem mind secure. They're red and clear in color.
Okay.
How that sound to you?
That sound good.
Sound good, right? Tailgate is problem mind secure. It's in the lock position. No, it's not bent, dented, cracked. I see no broken weld. Safety chain, problem mind secure. No missing or broken links. No missing nuts or bolts. D rings. I got 4 D rings. Problem mind secure. Yeah, 4 D rings. Not bent, dented, cracked. I see no broken welds. DOT tail, red and white in color, and it's intact. All right, back here you got a brake chamber. That's my brake chamber back there. Problem mind secure, not bent, dented, or cracked. I hear no leaks. I see no damage to that big clamp that holds it together. My air lines to my brake chamber, not crack, cut, or dry rod. I hear no leaks. I see no damage to the couplings and the other clamps. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this back here. All right, I got D rings. Problem mind secure, not bent, dented, cracked, no broken welds. My safety chain from my trailer to my truck, not broken or missing links, no missing pins or car keys. I see no damage to my hook. Okay, my electrical mount is problem mind secure, no missing nuts or bolts. My electrical line is not crimped, it's not cracked, it's not dry rotted. I don't see no bare wire showing, no tape to indicate splicing. Okay. I think I'm gonna stay down here. Let's stay down there. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get inside. I'll do this. Okay. These are my glad hands. My glad hands are properly mounted secure. They're in the lock position. I see no damage. I hear no leaks. I see no damage. That little rubber seal in between there. My airlines themselves, they're not crimped, cracked, cut, or dry rot. I hear no leaks. I see no damage in the couplings or any other clamps. All right, now we're gonna go down here. Now we're gonna put all this together, okay? We can put all this together. Pinner hook mount, your pinner hook itself, your pinner hook latch, your donut, and your donut mount. We put all this together, okay? Properly mind secure, no missing nuts or bolts. My latch is in the lock position with the safety pin in place. Now we're gonna talk about the donut and the pinner hook itself. Not worn, dented, thin. I see no stress crack, no shiny area, no mill of shaving. You done with that. Now remember, you got that big spring back there in that nut.
Castle nut, right.
There you go. It's not cracked or broken with the castle nut in place. How that sound?
That sounds
You
good.
can work with that?
Yes, sir.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right. The tongue of my trailer, it's not twisted, it's not warped, no broken welds. My storage area, properly mounted and secure, no holes, no broken weld, so it will secure my chain and binding. Fire extinguisher, properly mounted and secure, and it's ready for this trailer. Okay. Landing gear, my landing pad. Remember, you got to talk about that landing pad. I see no damage to my landing pad, my landing gear. Properly mounted secure, no bent, dents or crack, no broken welds, no missing nuts or bolts. And I see no leaks. With the crank handle in the cradle. Header board, properly mounted secure, not bent, dent or crack, no broken welds, and the wheel secure my load. I got 1, 2.
10.
You got 10 on here?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we got 10 D-rings, properly mounted and secure. Properly mounted secure, not bent, dent or crack. I see no broken welds. The same thing I'm checking on this side of the trail, I'll be checking on that side of the trail, okay? You tell me that, we good to go. All right.
Do we have to say that's gear driven?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not to me.
Okay.
It don't say it in the book.
All right.
It don't say nothing but gear driven.
Okay.
Once you tell me it's properly mounted secure, you're missing nuts and bolts, I see no leak, I'm good to go.
All right.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, the floorboard of my trailer, no holes, no missing boards, no missing bolts, and the wheel secure my load. All right, you can see all your cross members up here.
Yep. Inner, outer frame, cross members.
See your cross members. All my cross members are present. Now cracked or broken, no broken wheels. The outside frame of this trailer is not warped, it's not twisted, no bent, dents, or cracks, and no broken wheels. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marking lights. They're properly mounted secure. They're not cracked or broken. Oh yeah, and I got strobe lights right here too. They're properly mounted secure. They're not cracked or broken. They're amber, clear, and red in color, and one serve as my ABS light. Okay. All right. Okay. I got an air tank. My air tank is right here. If you can tell me, if you can look under there and tell me, I got an air tank right here. But if it's a good dry day and you want to go up underneath it, that's fine with me too. But if you can stand here, if you can stand right here and just tell me what everything underneath that trailer, you don't got to go into there. But now when you go for your actual test, you got to go up underneath and touch everything, okay?
I got you.
Remember that now.
Okay.
If you can just sit here and tell me everything, what's under there, and give me the right commentary, we don't have no problem.
Okay.
That'll keep you from crawling up underneath it, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, I got an air tank. Air tank is properly mine secured, not bent in the crack, no broken weld. I hear no leaks. The airline to my air tank is not crimped, crack, cut, or dry rot. I hear no leaks, no damage in the couplings or any other clamps. I already tell you, I ain't going up underneath it this morning, okay? But I'm gonna sit here. I ain't crawling up on that ground. I ain't crawling up on that wet ground. But I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna tell you about everything underneath there. I'm gonna sit right here and I'm gonna tell you about everything underneath here, okay? All right, I'm gonna start with my brake chambers. Brake chambers.
Chambers, right.
Got me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm starting with my brake chamber. My brake chambers are properly mine secure, not bent down to crack, no missing nuts or bolt, and I hear no leaks. My airlines to my brake chamber not crimped, crack, cut, or dry rot. I hear no leaks, no damage in the couplings or any other clamp. On the back side of that brake chamber, I got slack adjuster and push rod, properly mine secure, no missing nuts, bolts, pins, or Carter keys. When I pull it by hand, it shouldn't move no more than 1 inch. All right, next thing I'm gonna get is that I'm gonna get all my springs, all my leaf springs. My leaf springs are properly mine secured, not shifted, broken, missing no other out of line. U-bolt, properly mine secured, no missing nuts or bolts on my U-bolts. Okay? Next thing I'm gonna get under here is that I'm gonna get my brake drum and brake linings. Brake drum and brake lining. I'm getting all 4 of them at the same time. No worn, dangerous, thin, no cracked, no broken, no hole, no missing rivets, no oil, no grease. Checking both of them at the same time you're done with it. Okay? What else? I'm gonna do all my spring mounts. I'm doing all my spring mounts, front, center, and rear. Properly mine secured, no bent, dent, or crack, no broken welds, no missing nuts or bolts. I see no damage to any of my bushings. Next thing I'm gonna get is my torsion bars. I'm gonna get all my torsion bars. Properly mine secured, no missing nuts or bolts, not bent, dent, or crack, and nothing wrapped around my torsion bars. Okay? I'm checking my tires. I'm checking my bud wheels. All my bud wheels are evenly centered. I see no rust that indicate they're loose. And no foreign knot in between my bud wheels. I'm checking all my tires. I'm checking all my tires. Got 2/32 thread depth. Even if I want to cross, no cut, no buzz, no separation on these tires. And if I had an air gauge, I would check the air pressure in these tires. I'm checking my rim. I'm checking this. I'm checking right here. I'm checking for rust, making sure that the tire is not loose on the wheel. My rim itself is not bent, in a crack, and no illegal wales. Okay, lug nuts. All my lug nuts are present. They are tight. I see no shiny threads, no rust thread to indicate I got loose lug, and the hole is not walled out or distorted or overshaped. Either one you want to use, it don't matter, okay? Axle seals. I'm checking my axle seals. All my axle seals are properly mounted secure, no missing nuts or bolts. No leaks. I have a sight glass, so I see this at normal operating range. Valve stem. Checking my valve stem. My valve stem, I see no damage. I hear no leaks with the dust cap in place. Okay?
All right.
Back here, I got a mud flap back in. You got a mud flap here. All right, you got my mud flap. All right, DOT tail, red and white in color. Almost forget that. DOT tail, red and white in color, and it's intact. I call this a safety device. That's my safety device. It's in the lock position. I see no broken or missing links, no missing nuts or bolts. This is my loading ramp. My loading ramp is in the upright position. It's properly mounted secure. No, it's not cracked or broken. I see no broken wales. Okay, back here, I got marking lights, I got flashing lights, and these lights here serve as right and left turn signal, four-wheel flasher, brake light, park light. They're clean, they're not cracked or broken. They're red and clear in color. That's in my inspection. And I got DOT tape, red and white in color. Now it is my inspection.
All right.